This is called Auxland. This is the shop at Auxland, and this is like the home base for Aux Auto, the nonprofit that goes to provide financial mechanical assistance to people that depend on their vehicles for life. So basically, I take people's vehicles who are struggling and they depend on them to get to medical appointments, family meetings, or family events, school things, whatever you do in life where you depend on your vehicle to take you there. I cover the shop bills, so occasionally I'll bring them here and I'll work on them and I'll fix them. But here is mainly where I keep my projects, and I work on these projects in hopes that you'll subscribe to the channel, because the more people that subscribe to it, the more Aux Auto assists I can do. I've done about 12 of them so far, put about 10 grand into it. I'm hoping funding comes around this year again and I can do a lot more. But anyway, I wanted to show you some of the stuff I've been doing, or that I've got going on in here. This is Aux Auto's YouTube channel that plays on my little display things non-stop. It really doesn't, because it takes up bandwidth and I need that for things like YouTube and 80s hair metal. I did some shorts that had this little dude in there. It's the bathroom, but it was just a toilet sitting out in the middle of an open area, and that's a little bit weird. So I built this little room. I've got enough room for our plumbing for a sink. I could put a shower in here. It's plumbed for a washer and dryer, but right now it's just storage. Pretty cheap. Well, yeah, I would say cheaply built. All in all, materials, this was like $500 to $800. It's just 2x4s. The most expensive thing was this stuff, just because I didn't want to paint it. So you could do it for a lot cheaper if you wanted to build something like this. So this 1981 Corvette is like an Aux Auto. It's not an assist, but it's kind of a, still trying to figure out if it's a donation. But the idea behind this one is to get it running and driving and sell it and use the proceeds to fund other Aux Auto assists. So far, all I've done is put a battery in it, got the engine turned over, which it did easily, and put tires on it. Work in progress. And I cleaned it up a little bit. It's a little more shiny than it was. That's the Charger. That's the 68. But this is the one I've kind of been waiting on. So I got this 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner about, I guess it's been about a year ago. It's got its original 383 4-speed. And I got it running and I drove it around a little bit. But every time I'd get on it, it seemed like if it was an automatic transmission, it would slip every now and again. I have a bit of audio I'll try to put here. You can kind of hear it, and I couldn't ever get the engine tuned completely right. So I decided to take it out and take it to the machine shop, and I'm glad I did, because they said that the thrust bearing was worn out and it was tearing up the cam. Not the cam, good Lord. That thing, the crank.
Let's take the cap off to see.
So we got another one, balanced it, reground the cam, bored it 0.030 over, and I'm getting ready to put it in. The heads were all rebuilt, hardened seats, new everything. So I also don't know, I kind of want to keep the authenticity of this thing being an original, even though it's not an untouched one, because the engine got done. The engine got did. But I kind of want to keep these things dirty. So the engine still looks like it's an old engine. I just think it would be weird with a, slightly rusted quarter panel, original interior, 69 Roadrunner, with the original engine bay, and then a really shiny chunk right in the middle of it. It just wouldn't really fit the whole vibe of the car, bro? So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I wasn't able to get into this because I had a couple burst pipes and I had to attend to that, so I'm not gonna have enough time to do this. But that's kind of what I got going on. My whole intent here, when I beg for subscribers, is simply that, to beg for subscribers, because I like these projects. You're not going to learn anything on here on my channel. You might learn some basic stuff, but my whole intention is to provide financial mechanical assistance to people that need it. People that need a vehicle, can't afford it. So if you like that, follow along with that. If you like that, follow along with that. If you like that, follow. You kind of catch my drift, right? It's about that time when I go in and watch Uncle Tony's Garage and Dead Dodge Garage on Sunday night. But I'm still trying. I had said a while back that when I get to 500 subscribers, I want to give out a $100 gift card, but I don't really know how to do that. So I also kind of want ideas. I still plan on doing that because that's the whole purpose of this thing, is to provide things for other people that are automotive related. And that's one of them that I want to do. I need some ideas.